Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, or tonight I should say, it's pretty late at night, I have the much awaited Rosegirls wax haul and I am very excited about it. Now here's the thing, just to fill you in a little bit. I don't want to go too much into detail because this is going to be a long video. So I ended up purchasing from Rosegirls 3 separate times. One of the times she was doing a ready to ship with like mini melters and muffins. Another time she was doing, I think I just bought mini melters, and then another time I think it was like another like smaller ready to ship, and I did the big kahuna box along with some other mini melters. So when I got the kahuna box in, I'm gonna be totally honest, 85% of it I just wasn't feeling. The scents weren't for me. I'm not mad about it because that's always a risk that you take when you buy mystery boxes. I do realize that it was super expensive, but obviously the wax was like super discounted because it was only like I think it was like $120. Um, and you got so much wax. So here's the thing, I am not showing the stuff that I'm not going to be using. I think it's just a waste of time, and it's not exactly fair to the owner if I'm reviewing things that I don't like. So I did put all of that stuff to the side. If you want to see what I got in my kahuna box, I did post it on Instagram, Tara Lynn's Wax Obsession, and you could see everything on there. So this is 3 orders combined. I still have plenty of things to show, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So I honestly don't remember what was samples and what wasn't, but I do have some smaller things to show along with mini melters and muffins and different shapes, pies, you name it, it's in here. Okay, so I do know that this is one of my samples. This is in Dreamweaver and Sandalwood. Not a big fan of this one. I think it has Avo Bath in it, and that's just not a scent that I like. And then I know I got this as a sample in another one of my orders, and this is in Cookie Land. I am so excited for this. I think this was part of the Mario pre-order. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a little bit like her royal sugar cookies. I'm not exactly sure what all was in it, but I did order from the Mario pre-order, which is my first ever pre-order from Rosegirls, by the way, so I am so excited to get that in. And I was actually going to add that to this haul, but it would just be humongous, and I wouldn't have time to show it all in one video. And also, I don't think those are due to go out for like another 2 weeks, so. Okay, then I got some Peeps in Cherry Marshmallow. I know this was part of the kahuna box, not that it really matters, but I do really like this one. I like it because it's not super tart and heavy on the cherry. It's like a really nice mixture of like a light cherry and a marshmallow. And then I got Christmas Wish, cotton candy frosting, and marshmallow smoothie. I'm not exactly sure what's in Christmas Wish. I know it's a pine scent, but I really like this one. It's like kind of an herbally pine, and then you definitely get like the cotton candy frosting. It's a really nice scent. It kind of smells like there's sugar cookie in there as well, and we all know that pine and sugar cookie has been my jam. All right, so let's get into muffins. Yeah, let's do muffins next. So I do have quite a few of those because I got some in the kahuna box as well as ordering some separately. All right, so the first one here is in a rosemary mint Peeps cake. I really like this one. It's a really good blend of rosemary and Peeps cake. It's not too herbally. I like it because it's more of kind of like a pepperminty scent, and then like the Peeps cake definitely tones it down a little bit, but I think I'm going to add like a sugar cookie or something else to that as well when I melt it. And then I got one in Zucchini Nilla Noel. I have never had this scent before, and I know this is like a staple for Rosegirls. This is so fabulous. I love her zucchini bread, and her Nilla Noel is one of my favorite scents. I mix it with everything. It is so good. And then I got one in Espresso Sugar Cookie Dough Wackadoodle. I love her espresso blends. I could just melt them all day long. This is amazing. I wish the espresso was a little bit stronger because the sugar cookie dough definitely overpowers it. But it's still a really nice coffee scent, and I forgot what Wackadoodle is. I know it's a cookie something. Okay, then I got one in Palo Santo, Vanilla Sandalwood, and Fraser Fir. So this is the only one that I kept that I'm kind of on the fence about because it literally just smells like a grassy pine scent. I don't get any Palo Santo or Vanilla Sandalwood. And I picked this one out personally when she was doing her restock, and I'm just not a huge fan of it. But I feel like if I mix it with some Palo Santo, it'll be okay. And this is the other one that I'm a little bit iffy on. Blue sugar, pink sugar, and warm vanilla sugar. So I love blue and pink sugar, but I am not a fan of warm vanilla sugar. If you've seen my channel or if you've been here for a while, you know that. It's definitely not too heavy on it, which is why I kept it. But we'll have to see. It kind of more so smells like blue and pink sugar. But we will have to see with that one. Okay, then I got one in Cider Delight. This is definitely her Cider Lane. I'm not sure what it's mixed with, but it's so good. I think it's Vanilla Crunch Donuts. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like Cider Lane and Vanilla Crunch Donuts, and I love it. And then I think this is the last muffin. Yeah, the last muffin that I got is in Funnel Cake Cream Cheese Pretzels. This is freaking fabulous. I love her funnel cake. I used to not really love her funnel cake because it was a little bit too spicy for me. But I feel like it got toned down a lot. I don't know if it's just because of this particular blend. You definitely do get like a strong cinnamon scent, but it's not a spicy cinnamon. It's more of like a, I don't want to say a bear claw sweet because it's definitely not that sweet, but it's kind of leaning towards more that than like a red hot cinnamon, you know? And then mixed with the cream cheese and the pretzels, oh God, that is so amazing. Okay, so I did keep a pie slice that I got in the Kahuna box in Apple Fritter Fluff Puff Carbs. I love her apple fritter, I love Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs, and I love carbs. So I knew that this was going to be amazing. Oh, and it is. It mostly smells like the apple fritter and the carbs. Oh my God, it's so good. And if you don't know what carbs is, it's like, she describes it as cookies, donuts, and bread, but I'm pretty sure it's, I want to say Monster Cookie, but I'm not too sure, or Royal Sugar Cookie, and then it's Dunk My Donut and Fresh Baked Bread. Okay, so the rest of the things here are all mini melters, and there's like 20 of them, so let's just jump into it. So I grabbed a bag of Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. We all know what this smells like. It's one of my favorite scents from her, and I love blending it. Oh my God, it's just so good, and I'm running low on mine, which is why I grabbed another one. Another staple is the streusel kuchen, I think is how you pronounce it. I watched one of Angie's video and I was like, oh, that's how you say it. I kept saying streusel kuchen. This is amazing. This is another one of her really nice cinnamon scents. It's a little bit similar to Dunk My Donut, but I think Dunk My Donut is a little bit better because it's a little bit more sweeter. Okay, then I got one in Vanilla Supreme. I'm not exactly sure what is in this one. I got it in the box. I do like it. It kind of smells like vanilla sandalwood. I think that might be what's in there, and then maybe like her vanilla, I think it's vanilla lace. I don't know, but I know that it'll be good when I mix it with some things, but I don't know if I'd love it like on its own. Okay, I grabbed Bonfire Bliss, a Monster Cookie, and Snickerdoodle. I can't remember if this was purchased by me or if it was in the box. This is really good. I like that the Bonfire isn't super overpowering because Bonfire is definitely different from Marshmallow Fireside. It doesn't have any sweetness to it. It's really kind of like a smoky, woody scent. But I really like it mixed with the Monster Cookie and the Snickerdoodle. So that is actually a really nice blend, and whoever came up with that was a genius. Okay, I got a bag of vanilla sandalwood and campfire marshmallows. This is one of my all-time favorite scents from Rosegirls. If you've been around since the early days, you know that. This is amazing. This was actually in my Kahuna box, which is kind of funny. Oh my God, it's just an amazing scent. I love melting it at night. I love melting it during the day. It's just an all-around really nice scent. Okay, I picked up Caffeine Queen. Again, can't remember exactly what's in here, but it's obviously a coffee scent. I think it's cherry. I want to say there's like a cherry note in here. I don't want to say I don't like it because I do like it, but I don't know if it's like a favorite of mine. Like, oh my God, I need more of that. So we will see about that one. Also in the box came Wildberry Mousse and Cornbread. I really like this one. This is really good. So it's kind of like a sugar corn pudding wildberry mousse, which is actually one of my favorite scents. And the only person that I know that ever sells it is Candles from the Keeping Room. So this is actually very, very similar to that one. So I'm super excited for that. Okay. I got fireside cookies with cream cheese frosting. I actually melted this one already, and it was so good. I mixed it with cotton candy frosting, which I'll pull out in a second. This is amazing. It was super, super strong. I love the fireside cookies because it definitely has more of like a sweetness, marshmallowy scent to it than the bonfire. And then with the cream cheese frosting, obviously it just like really mellows it out, but in a good way. It is just, oh my God, so good. And then when I mixed it with the cotton candy frosting, OMG. Here it is. It's cotton candy frosting and marshmallow smoothie. This was really strong as well. They really balanced each other really, really well. Oh my God, this is so good. She has a really, really strong cotton candy scent that I am obsessed with. So I was really glad to see this on the website, and I grabbed it, obviously. Okay. This was in the box. Oh, no, it wasn't. I grabbed this separately. So this is Serendipity Cherry Cheesecake. So I love her Serendipity, and I wanted to see how it would be with added cherry to it. It's still really good. I actually think that it makes the Serendipity stronger. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I think this is like really, not a lot stronger, but definitely stronger compared to her other Serendipity scent. Okay. I picked up a bag of sugar cookie dough. I just needed one. I don't have any sugar cookie dough from Rosegirls, and I was like, I hear everybody talk about it, so I need to have one. And I can see why. This is really, really good. This is like definitely not your average, like everyday, okay, sugar cookie dough scent or like sugar cookie scent. This is definitely like a doughy, bready sugar cookie scent. It's super, super sweet too. So I think this will be really good with some of my other ones that I can blend it with. All right, one of the newer ones is Strawberry Apple Crisp. Now, I didn't know about this one. I think it says on the website that it's strawberry jam and like a Mac apple, because there is an apple scent that I don't like, and there is a strawberry scent from her that I don't like. So I didn't really know how to go about this, but I was just like, screw it, try it, you might like it. I love this. So it smells like Greased Lightning, if you've ever had that from Rosegirls, mixed with Mac apple. It is so, so good. I cannot wait to try it. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, then I was finally able to grab Jumping on Strawberry Clouds. I went on the website one day. It's always sold out, and then all of a sudden I saw it on there, and I was like, yes, I am so excited for this. So this is definitely part of the Mario Melter thing, the Jumping on Clouds, and I think it's cotton candy, the strawberry, and I think like a cookie scent. I don't really remember. This is really good. This smells like her fresh picked strawberries. But I can't really make out what else is in there because the strawberry is so strong. So we will have to see about that one, but I am really excited for it. Okay, I grabbed an Absolute Snickerdoodle Monster Cookie. I love the blends that she's been coming up with lately. Like they just sound so good, and it's so hard to choose just a few so you don't go super overboard. As I'm saying, as I have like this huge haul in front of me, but you know. This is really good. I like the Absolute Coffee, and then you kind of get like the nuttiness from the Snickerdoodle. And then a little bit of Monster Cookie, but it's mostly coffee and kind of like a peanut scent. It's really good though. I like it. Move some of this stuff back. I did grab a Macintosh Madness. Now the reason for this was because I never tried her Mac Apple just on its own. I think this is mixed with something, but I don't remember. To me, it literally just smells like Mac Apple. And I love it. I love Macintosh Apple scents. It is so amazing. And I think, like I said, I know I say this a lot, but I think it'll go really good with some of the other ones that I have because I love mixing mini melters. That's why I buy them. Okay, I grabbed a baked zucchini bread. Now, here's the funny thing is that I've never, ever tried Rosegirls zucchini bread just by itself. I've always had it blended with things, but I never bought a bag in it. I've never had it by itself, so I was like, screw it, just get it. And I'm so glad that I did because this smells so freaking phenomenal. It is like so warm and sweet, but like salty at the same time. It's exactly how I like my zucchini bread scents to be, and I'm very happy for it. Okay, the next one I got is opposite of keto, and I know this is kind of similar to carbs. I know it's not exact. It's definitely like a Monster Cookie, Royal Sugar Cookie type scent. It might even have sugar cookie dough in it. That's what it smells like to me. I don't know. It's really, really good though. I like it a lot. I'm really happy with like all of this stuff, which makes me super happy. All right, then I got Jacked Up. Now, here's the funny thing with this one, too, is that she came out with this one a really long time ago. And some of my friends were like, oh my God, you need to get this. This is so you. I know it's a coffee scent. I really should have got scent descriptions for you guys. But this smells like kind of like a cinnamon coffee scent. I'm going to have to look up scent descriptions after and see if I'm right. And if I can remember, I'll put them in the scent descriptions. But it's definitely kind of like a cinnamony coffee scent. Okay, I grabbed a bag in caramel corn fluff puffs. We're running out of room here. I really like this one. So this one is actually a little bit similar to Summer Boardwalk from Bath & Body Works. It's definitely not the same, but it's similar. You really get like the caramel corn, which is like the staple in Summer Boardwalk. And then with the Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs, oh my God. It is really good. It's nice and sweet and caramelly and like sickly sweet. Oh my God, really good. Okay, then the last thing that I got was jumping on espresso clouds. So now we have the strawberry and then we have the espresso, which I do plan on combining together. So again, this is like the some type of cookie cotton candy scent. It's so good. The espresso pretty much overpowers a lot in here. But I do get cotton candy, so I know for a fact there's cotton candy in this. And I never would have thought mixing like a coffee with a cotton candy scent. I don't know, but whoever came up with that, because I know that was a customer blend, is a freaking genius. Okay, so that is everything. I know I went kind of fast, but if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. You guys know I always try to answer you as quickly as I can, and I will look up scent descriptions, and somebody remind me to put them in the description bar down below so you guys can see what they are. I'm sure a lot of you know already because Rosegirls is such a popular vendor. I'm sure a lot of you have tried a lot of these scents anyways, so if you see anything in here that you have tried, please let me know how it performs because I've only ever tried 2 of these so far, so all right, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.